And this is the global forecast for October 2023, brought to you by the wonderful people at asktheanswer.com, the UK's leading website for tarot readers, psychics, mystics and channelers. Let's look at what's not happening first, shall we? Venus is moving from Leo into Virgo. This will happen around about the 9th, 10th of October. No big deal. Jupiter is nicely retrograde in Taurus. No new drama there. Uranus is retrograde in Taurus. That's relatively quiet, not being impacted, although the eclipse on the 14th is going to challenge a few of you. Neptune retrograde in Pisces, hardly touching you, and Saturn also retrograding in Pisces, not really a major role player, although Saturn will stand still and start going forward again at the start of November. We'll deal with that next month. So most of the big planets in the sky are neutral. So you'd think it's going to be a quiet month. Forget it. Pluto is in late Capricorn and he's going to stand still on the 10th, I think. Yep, 10th of October and start moving forward again. Now, in itself, this is not a big deal, but at that time, there's a lot of aspects to Pluto, which I'll come to in just a minute. But before I do that, there is a total eclipse of the sun in October. It is happening on the 14th of October, and it's happening at 21 degrees of Libra. So if you have anything in your horoscope at 20, 21, 22 degrees of Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, then this eclipse is going to impact on you, and it might not be that easy, not so much in the short term, but more in the long term, because an eclipse of the sun, the effects of this one are going to last 6 months. And the results of decisions and actions taken in the short term may not manifest properly until March, April of next year. There's also a partial eclipse of the moon at the end of the month on the 28th in the evening UK time, but the moon won't be obscured, it will just change colour a little bit because it's not a strong eclipse. Mercury's currently in Libra, about to move into Scorpio in a week's time, and then stay in Scorpio till the 22nd of October, when it will then move into Sagittarius. Mercury's on a charge at the moment. It's beginning to really pick up speed. Mars is now at the end of Libra. He will move into Scorpio around the 11th, 12th of October, but before he does that, Mars will square Pluto in the sky. And this is going to affect, in a challenging way, everyone born in the last 3 days of Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. With Mars square Pluto, by transit, this is one of the most challenging transit aspects of all. It creates a period of short, sharp volatility. It's explosive. It can be very incisive. This is the dagger in the back, or the short, sharp explosion. It's not about long-term warfare or anything like that, but it's about something incisive that's going to happen in a way that's, ooh. When you think that the Mars is square Pluto, just as Pluto stops going retrograde, and just before a total eclipse of the sun, it leads me to assume that the period of, say, the 9th to the 15th, or let's say the second week of October, is a time where the world is going to shudder. There's going to be some changes happening in the large-scale gameplay, not to countries or corporations or businesses or to the planet, but to individuals. And there's something quite incisive here. I just got this image of a spear or an arrow or a dagger or something like that. So something's brewing. Something's brewing. It's unlikely to affect most people, 1% of individuals, but people in positions of power who have not been transparent or honest are going to find, problems. Mercury also will be moving into Scorpio shortly after this, so there's going to be some fallout from this. But this is one of those periods which it's not a long build up and it's not a long build down afterwards either. It's what I call the pimple on top of the boil. If a planet were my client, I'd be saying to that client, be careful around the second week of October. Act in ways that you want other people to act towards you. And don't be suspicious, do be cautious. Apart from that, it's a good month. Have a good time. Next time. Bye.